What is going on, guys? We're back. It's been several months since I made a video, but we're doing a lot of upgrades on the Grom today. So I've sent my ECU off. We got it tuned, so we got it back. We got the cam from DHM. We got the ECU back. So we'll go ahead and put that on, and then we'll put the plastics back on first. We also got the Zoom exhaust to go on this thing. So we have the ECU tuned for the cam and the exhaust, as well as the intake that we put on earlier. If you can see it underneath here. I don't think you can. Maybe up in there. Yep. And so we're going to do some of this stuff. We're also going to do an oil change. So we got new gaskets here. We're going to change the screen filter and all of the gaskets that go along with that. So right now we'll go ahead and put this on. We'll do this and we'll take off the stock exhaust, and that way we can do the oil change easier. Okay, we got the plastics back on. Everything's good to go. The ECM's on. So now we're gonna go ahead and work on taking the stock exhaust off, and then we'll do an oil change after that. Now that we got the exhaust off, we're gonna go ahead and just change the oil. It should be a 17 millimeter right here. We'll drain this out, makes it easier while the exhaust is off, and then we'll go ahead and take this cover off, change our gaskets, and we will also do the screen as well. We got the cover off. Actually, I take this bolt off and twist this down just a hair to get the cover off nicely. We're gonna go ahead and take the screen out. We're gonna change the gaskets, clean all the oil up out of this thing. We'll take this cover off and replace the gasket behind here as well. So we got a little bit of metal on the screen, not bad. I've got almost 1,700 miles on this bike. I've never changed the screens. We'll clean the screen out, and then we'll take this cover off and change that gasket as well. This gasket is, you can see, is pretty well broken apart, so we're gonna take a razor blade and scrape the rest of this off before we put our new gasket on. So we went ahead and removed this cover and this gasket here. We're gonna clean the oil out of this real quick. And get all there is metal shavings in there, get those out. We'll clean it up. We got a new gasket. We'll put the cover back on, and then we'll go ahead and put the gasket back on this. We got the old one took off, and then we'll fill it back up with oil. So we got our two new gaskets here. We're gonna put this one on. After we got that cleaned out, it's gonna go right here, and then we'll put the big one back on the case. Okay, so now we got the gasket and the cover back on. We're gonna fill it back up with oil, and then we'll start working on the exhaust.